Hello, hello. Oh, hold on. Need to say I'm live. Just now. There we go. Oh wait, there we go. There we go. Now it's sent. So I I have an autocorrect set up or a shortcut set up, so I can just say TTV and then it types my URL. There's definitely better ways. I could get a bot, but I don't know. I don't know if I really need a bot in the server yet or the Discord yet. Anyway, so this is Shoot to Scoop. A viewer made it. And it just means you move really slowly until you fire. So that brings up a very important thing. I need to choose a button to attack with. I feel like the best bet is probably going to be right click, which I think will cause problems when I have to mine stuff, but I think it's worth it. Because I'm going to be holding that button a lot, and that button is very easy for me to press. Oh wait, do I have the wrong? No, I don't have the wrong profile. Controls. What is it called? Shoot enemy. Shoot selected. So I just want this to be right click, which means mine, is that what it's called? Needs to be shift right click. So let's see how this works. Also, what? Time wise, I probably shouldn't have biters on. I don't know if biters will really benefit much here. So I could turn them off entirely. At the very least, I want higher resources. I feel like just everything up to like 200. Why did I turn on? Why did I turn up uranium? I feel like everything up to at least 200% is always good. Because the thing is, the meme runs, they tend to be pretty slow, right? I don't want them to take like 8 hours. Or I want them to be shorter, so turning up the resources helps with that. But I do want to have to go a little bit far, so maybe I should keep it at like at least 200% at best. Maybe lower the frequency to like 133. Because we do need to make sure we go a little bit far. Biters, yeah, we can keep biters on. I don't think they're a bad thing. Technology, research queue available. Oh, finally, we finally updated our meme run folder. For the longest time, if I played anything with defaults, yeah, those are going off. If I played anything with default settings style, I would never have the research queue. Let's just give let's see, shoot settings. There we go. But yeah, for the longest time. Wait, should I do multiplayer? I haven't done multiplayer in a while. It usually doesn't matter. Wait, are the settings boosted? Yeah, okay. I'm used to them looking completely slit up. That's a weird way to phrase that. Completely maxed. But anyway, for the longest time, I didn't have this file updated because I had to do get some replays. So I kept this not up to date, and it was like a year or so before the default settings research queue thing was added. Which admittedly isn't a huge thing because I was always able to, because I wasn't going for achievements or like anything like that, I could just enable it after the run started. I was just looking for something that's vaguely not deserty. This one seems alright. I think I can live with this one. I feel like it's reversed. Normally I don't play with stuff. I feel like my base always goes up. Let's see, we have a whitelist on, good. Password, good. Cool. Oh, Tyus, welcome, welcome. Oh my gosh. Okay. That's a little bit slow. Okay, but that's working. Wait, is my reach low? No, I don't think my reach is low. I think I just don't know what I'm doing. Okay. We need rocks. Unfortunately, I don't think there are any. Are those rocks? Those might be rocks. But they're also a biter base. Oh god, is there a biter? Maybe this wasn't a good map. We'll see how it goes. Let's go chop some trees. At least for a while, we have some places we can go to pretty easily. So yeah, we have these trees, and as long as we have this, we can avoid damaging our base. I think we need to rush to get a shotgun. Because, like, it's one of those things where the shotgun does make it a little bit more dangerous because it can shoot a lot more things. However, you can also fire it without a target. So I think that will be good. Is this faster than vanilla speed whenever I'm firing? I can't actually tell. It doesn't, I don't remember how to attack anymore. You should be 15 times slower. Okay. That feels about right. It definitely feels that slow. So is it just because I'm 15 times slower, attacking makes me feel faster than normal? Or do I actually go faster than normal? Okay, normally I wouldn't mind this many trees in a row, but honestly, we don't really have much else we can do because it's kind of expensive to travel. Like, we used up half of our ammo. That just took like 10 iron to get over there, right? What does an ammo cost? 4. Okay, that took 20 iron to go over there and back. And there is nothing with range. You go up to 1.6 times faster when firing the pistol. Okay, that's not bad. No, I like that. Okay, we got some wood. Let's fill out our hotbar as usual. Coal. Oh, wait. Have I changed? I think I've changed the order I normally set up my hotbar. Let's see. Yep, I did finally change that. For a while, I had these buttons swapped over what they would be like, over what would make sense. Like this, usually I have like the second row be like the shift version of the one above it or some modifier version of the one above it. But for these ones, that was not the case. And that specifically had to do with when I used to play Gotlap, or not Gotlap, Steel Axe. Because it was a lot easier to set my hotbar over on this side than it was over here. Flamethrower should be good too, but dangerous. Ooh, you're right, because it stays. Okay, is there any stone? I think... Okay, we have that stone, but I don't think we can take out that base. So, let's see. What can we do here? Okay, that was worth it. Yeah, okay, so if we place sacrificial things as we go, we can go a lot faster. That'll be a great way to start it. Is my hotbar set up? I guess it's mostly set up. It's missing roboports, but those aren't going to be needed for a while. Honestly, absolutely terrified by the biters. I don't think including them was a good idea. And now we mine stuff, because I honestly think getting over to that biter base to mine stone will take a lot longer than what I'm doing right now. What I could do to help, though, I have to place it a little bit farther than I would like, but we can definitely get these mining. Oh, that is only 5 wood. Having a highway of things to shoot. Yeah, once we have the base built, I think we'll just naturally have a little highway. Probably we'll be shooting a lot of belt. We'll definitely be going through a lot of belt. Which means we'll actually need to automate repair packs for bots, I think. So that way our base doesn't get destroyed. Or we can not do it and just accept our fate. That's also an option. Okay, so these don't actually have a ton of wood, but I'm going to stay here until they run out of their starting fuel. And then let's see. Do we have... I feel like... I was going to say I feel like we have enough resources to make it over to that biter base, but I think there's other problems. Like, you know, biters. It's not just about getting the rocks. I don't think we can beat the biters. We could try. Okay. There we go. Give myself some movement speed. There we go. Okay, now this is working. Okay, we're not in any rush right now because we're still waiting on things to craft, so that's good. I'll take that. Let's get just one more, and then we'll start making some ammo. Okay. Yeah, maybe it's, it might be a bit rough to get to that biter base. Let's not care about it. I don't think it's I don't think it's gonna be faster. I have not thought through how much ammo would actually need to get over there and sacrificial things. We're gonna go there eventually. We'll definitely go there soon, but I don't think skipping Burner City to work on it is a good idea. Having to burn so much wood though is brutal. I think we need to get a coal patch up and running like ASAP. Let's see. Okay, that's enough of that. We have some ammo, so we still have some movement speed. Uh, that's not worth it. Okay, we need to mine some more. We need to mine some more. Oh, this is a great start. We're 6 minutes in already. Okay, at least there's a lot of coal patches. They're kind of spread out, but there are a lot of them. This mod is exactly 7 lines long. Yeah, I could imagine. That tracks. It doesn't seem like it would be particularly complicated. Oh my gosh. Aiming is hard, actually. I wasn't thinking that would be a problem. We really do need a highway of things to shoot. Okay. Let's reset all the wood. Which doesn't seem that important, but I don't know, maybe it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. Yeah, actually kind of glad I did that. We need one more though. I like how I missed that one every single time. Okay, so we have some stuff we can sacrifice. What else should we fire? I mean, iron chests, I feel like we'll get a lot of mileage out of those. That seems worthwhile. Okay. Yeah, that works great. This is in the wrong spot. Oh, that's the only chest I made. Oh, wait. These are cheaper. I was just thinking health-wise, iron chests would be good, but honestly, it's not like belts are particularly... This is so hard to aim. Belts aren't particularly expensive, so yeah, it's not really worth it. Can you burn wood? No. Have you ever been able to burn wood and stuff in this game? Has that ever been a feature? I feel like it hasn't. Also, I have enough for 2 more. Let's place those. I know you used to be able to burn wooden power poles, but I don't know about like chests or anything. Okay, we finally have coal. Took a while. We definitely need to get a better highway. And then I think once we get to a shotgun, things will get a little bit better. We won't need sacrificial stuff anymore. Of course, we'll be shooting a lot more things on accident, but it will make it nicer to just walk through the open. It will be a really bad idea for walking through the base. Actually, hold up. Woodboard and wood chest. Oh my gosh, I forgot woodboard was a thing. It was the most useless recipe. Was it used for anything other than chests? Next weapon is control tab. Let's just do tab, because I don't use tab for anything, do I? Oh my gosh, I forgot I used to do that. Yeah, we're not gonna place like that. There you go. Okay. That's a decent amount of coal. Let's head back. Okay, there we go. We should try using bigger targets next time. Definitely use bigger target. Oh, we're out of ammo. Okay. Well, that's fine. We have some iron. So I think everything's fine. Yeah. Okay. Let's get some ammo. Who would have thought that ammo is one of the things we can use to speed up early game Factorio? It feels wrong, but it's also great. Okay. This is good. We need some stone now. Let's gather some iron. Do we still have some sacrificial chests over there? We do. Awesome. Although they're not going to live for that much longer. But that's okay. We give it some coal. And we start mining again. Cool. I'm getting the hang of it. We haven't gotten any copper. We're 10 minutes in. We haven't started any research. At least we're good on pollution for now. I think we have enough that we can start getting copper. You think it was part of the pickaxe, maybe only the iron axe? Okay, so two very useless. So it's still fairly useless. You used it in like your first 5 minutes of the game, and then the recipe just did not do anything. Sounds like early access, an early access thing for sure. You know what? We don't really have enough over there to use that. Okay, is this enough to get started? We don't really have any. We don't have a ton of coal. I think we hand mine. I think we hand mine some copper. We're doing this 100% style. Because I think it takes so long to get here that I can't justify actually making a miner quite yet. How much do I need? I know I need sorry, hold on, I'm coughing. Water went down the wrong pipe. What was I saying? Oh yeah, default, 100% style. I know we need 10 for the research. I think we need about 30 total. I cannot confirm that, but that's the number that I have in my head. So that's what I'm going with. I think 30 copper will be all right. Then we'll head back to iron, and then we'll use that iron to make our way back to coal. Yeah, I think that should be good. This feels so weird, hand mining copper in a regular one. It is kind of hard to look up recipes of things that no longer exist. Oh, yeah, you're right. Because like normally you could just, it says in the change logs of the wiki. But if they just completely removed Iron Axe, I don't know if that would still be on the wiki. Okay, let's make some of these. We're just gonna hand feed it, and we're gonna give it some coal. Because we probably have some from here we can take. Yeah. Okay. I think we're good on burner mining drills. Let's make sure we have some iron. We're headed over to grab some coal now. I think we need to make sure we automate power pretty quickly. Oh, we're out of ammo. Also, let's get light armor. I feel like we always forget to make it. It's pretty cheap. Although it's also like, I don't know, 10 seconds of walk time if we think about it that way. So maybe I don't want to get rid of it completely. Okay, but we need some coal. But yeah, we'll definitely need the power plant to be like on the patch, I think would be a good idea. Actually, can we do that now? Do we have enough? Did we get enough copper? No, we didn't. We are slightly short. 2 seconds, you'll just download Oh, you're just downloading an old version of Factorio. That honestly, yeah, that's a decent solution. Okay, yeah, we need bigger targets. Apparently, I am not great at shooters anymore. Actually, I guess I never really was. Okay, we're gonna be clearing a forest soon. So we're gonna set up power, and we're gonna do direct fed on the power plant, I think. We need a power pole. We can get a power pole over down there. What else do we need? I don't know if this is enough, but I feel like it will be. Let's do 2 steam engines right off the bat. I don't really want to start the lab just in case we need more stuff. Let's just do the 10. Yeah, we don't have enough copper. Okay, we miscounted. Apparently it's more than 30 copper. I didn't realize the lab itself required 15. It might have been 30 copper if I wasn't getting an electric drill so early. It's hard to say. But yeah, I think this is a good call in terms of like not having to come here again. I do like how I can shoot trees and not care about the damage I'm dealing to them. That part's very beneficial. Okay. Now that we have wood, let's cancel the power poles. We need 2 sets of power poles, and then we need lab, and then we need 2 more. Okay, yeah, we definitely need more copper. But fortunately, we should have enough buffered stuff now that while we're getting copper, we can just bring some drills and be okay. Okay, moment of truth. This goes here, this goes here. We'll give it some coal to start. I placed that on the wrong side. Honestly, we can't really expand this power plant, but that's okay. Ooh, I should not shoot power poles. That's a mistake. Yeah, shooting power poles, really, really bad call. I think they're they're too fragile for that, and they could cut power to my entire base. There's really a lot of reasons not to do it. I think I should change the ghost button. This is problematic. How does movement feel? Very, very janky. Uh, it's not too bad like walking through a forest because you run into obstacles anyway. But walking through like the open and realizing that I am not precise enough to like hold my hand on like a one tile thing as I fire at it. Ooh boy. It's nice. It should improve a lot once we can start doing like sacrificial furnaces. Once we have like a whole base to shoot at, I think that'll help. I think biter combat won't be too bad, which is nice. Oops. Where does this go? I mean, I say that, but I probably will have a lot of trouble with the controls there, so maybe maybe it'll be too jank for that. Okay. It's also a little bit confusing because I don't know what buttons I should have for things, so I keep holding down shift to like mine, and then I go to like place something and I ghost it. But that just has to do with my controls. Okay, that's all right. We just need 3 more pipe. Okay, great start so far. It really is nice just like walking through a forest, destroying it though, because you don't have to care about the damage you're dealing. You can just mine it anyway. Yeah, the auto-targeting will help. Actually, that's a good point. Attack. Shoot. What's it called? Shoot? Control spacebar and middle click. I should probably make it just regular spacebar. Because unless I'm fighting around my base, it doesn't matter if I press the rotate button while shooting biters. That has no, like, negative effect. But we should have power. We don't, unfortunately, have anything to research reasonably fast, so that's fun. Did we smelt all of our copper yet? I wonder if we smelted all of our copper. We might have more stuff we can research. Oh. Also, military? I think we go military first, right? Because, like, how is automation going to help if I can't move? No, we want 100% go military first, so that way I can get a shotgun. It feels weird, but I think that's going to be... I think that is the faster option. And let's see, did I actually grab coal? Oh, I did. Nice. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Perfect. Okay, that is enough for us to start coal or copper. And I guess we'll actually place burner drills over here now that we can afford them. Okay, we'll max out this because I feel like we're going to need a lot of sacrificial... I'm just calling them sacrificial. I mean, that is what they are. But we'll need a lot of sacrificial stone furnaces, I think, at some point. Okay. Good. Yeah, speed. That's how I would describe everything I'm doing right now. Okay. We need another 5, and then another 5 for military. Okay. So military is going to use... It uses copper for the ammo. You know, I'm starting to realize now, Tights might have added a recoil. In which case, the shotgun will be very confusing to use. I still think it's a good call, but it might be worse than I thought. Yeah, this is a mod made by Tice called Shoot to Scoot. You have a very slow movement speed, except when you're attacking, and then you go real fast. But you definitely, I feel like it's kind of the opposite. It's shoot to not scoot, but you know that's fine. It's a fun rhyme, so it passes. Okay, that's good. And then can we get more stone? That's not what I wanted. I'm trying to get in as much copper as I can. It is very similar to the grappling hook. Except you can't grapple onto the floor. which is unfortunate. It's kind of like it's like if you play a Spider-Man game that isn't the first one where you could grapple onto the clouds, which admittedly was really fun, but you know it's a lot harder to not just be able to grapple anywhere. Okay, I want to get enough science packs for automation and turrets by just handcrafting them. Because honestly, it's probably going to take me a while to get back. Okay, let's see. Do we have any... I think I'm going to throw a furnace down, because they can withstand a decent amount of hits. That'll make it easier to walk back. Okay, we need more ammo. Or we need more walking speed energy, I guess. It's honestly like a... It really feels like... Oh gosh, well... Like, I have a stamina bar, but the stamina is bullets. That is, I think, the best way I can describe how this feels. Okay, I think we have enough ammo to make it over. We don't really have a ton of things to sacrifice. I guess we can throw another chest down. And another. We still have some belt. Cool. This one doesn't need another. Okay, that's great. Awesome. Now we can finally research military. We have a bunch of stuff, so we can make the shotgun and we can make the ammo. I don't actually know what the ammo takes. Okay, two... Oh, 2 copper. Wait a minute. Is that the same amount of bullets as a pistol? It is. I don't know if that'll be helpful, but it's nice to know. Okay, I guess I can expand the power plant while I'm here. That seems worth it. Because, I mean, until we get military, I don't really see any reason to go back. We also need to take care of some biter bases. Because we'll have a shotgun, we have light armor. A turret would help. I wonder if I think I'll be able to take out the turret. That's a good question, actually. I don't know if I have the confidence for that. Or, sorry, take out the base. Not take out the turret. I want the turret. Okay. Good start, good start. We're still researching. I can work on getting coal automated. That could be a decent option. But I also need to keep some ammo, or I need to keep some iron to move around. So let's craft some ammo first. I don't really need a radar. Let's see. Let's start a patch. And we obviously don't want to interfere with the actual lane, so let's do it here. We'll start getting some automated coal. Okay, that's military. We can do automation and we can do turrets. Turrets are a little bit more expensive, and yeah, it is definitely a little bit more destructive. Definitely more destructive than a normal grappling hook mechanic. Should this go here? This doesn't give me room for automation, but maybe that doesn't matter. Maybe that's not my concern right now. The no pickaxe animation of hand. Oh, like taking a stick and just like poking the ground with it. Yeah, that one is classic. Okay, we have a shotgun. We have a submachine gun. Those, I don't think the submachine gun is a great option. I think it will go a little bit too fast for us in terms of destruction. But the shotgun I have high hopes for. But we'll find out. Let's. Oh, it does make you go forward. Oh, wait, that's really good. Okay, no, we got some speed now. And it lasts a lot longer. It feels like it lasts a lot longer. I don't think it makes me as fast, but the distance I travel on a single bullet, I think, is a little bit higher. How do we test this, though? Oh, yeah, no. The amount of distance we get from a single shotgun shell is 3 times as much, so we just halved the cost of ammo. Now, it does require a little bit more copper, which is a little bit annoying. But it's still much better than the pistol. Okay, now we can just go and completely shoot everything we have, because this is a lot more destructive. Let's also get a submachine gun, just because I think that would be really funny. I imagine it's going to be a little bit a little bit crazy for how fast it makes me go. I guess we'll find out. It might not be too bad. Okay. We forgot to bring power with us. Let's do that. We'll set up some basic automation while we're destroying biter bases. Okay. Maybe shooting in the direction that I'm walking isn't the best call, but it's a fun call, that's for sure. Okay. No, we're totally rolling now. This is great. Now the next question, are repair packs more resource efficient than just replacing something, or are they a quality of life thing? I feel like this is less resources than a furnace and a chest. But I think in term, like if I were to use belt, I think just losing the belt is cheaper. So maybe I don't need to worry about it. Maybe everything's okay. I keep firing at things because like it's just right click, which used to be, which means if I accidentally let go of shift right as I'm building something, I do fire a shotgun shell at my stuff, which is not great. Mods. Oh, you forgot the exclamation. Oh, yeah, that didn't occur to me. Hmm. Shoot selected. We don't want that. We don't want that. Yeah, this is a mod called Shoot to Scoot made by Tice. It is very silly. I love it. Um, I did have to rebind some controls, so there will be a brief moment in time where I am destroying everything I own because I don't know my hotkeys, and that's all right, mostly. But yeah, if I want to go fast, I can just fire a shotgun shell into the distance, which is great. Okay, I think technically I am faster than vanilla, so I guess I can say it is fast. Um, like technically faster. Of course, technically faster isn't much of a selling point, especially since it's barely true, but you know, we'll ignore that part for now. Let's try to get some basic belt automation and stuff like that here. Maybe some ammo, so I don't have to think about it. I want to come back and have some resources. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to go directly into a gear assembler here. That would be here. Perfect. We got some gear. Sorry, belts. And then this can just be iron, I guess. We don't really need a chest there, but might as well. Okay, this is going to be not symmetrical, but that's okay. I've never cared about that. Tree gives 4 raw wood, which can be crafted into 2 wood each. Wood can be burned for 2 millijoules. Wood and chest can be burned for 4. Small electric can be burned for 4, which is twice the value you input. But it also requires copper, so I guess that's the trade-off there. Okay, those are technically automated, so hopefully I'll be able to come back to some belts. I don't know if I need 2 outputs here. I'm gonna place one just in case. Okay, let's fuel up our base a little bit. I do like being able to safely walk here. It is very nice. And then we technically can do a mini science station here. Shotgun looks great for open space, but inside base pistol makes less damage. It does, but inside the base I have to use a different button for firing than the shotgun, which is a little bit harder to press. So that's a trade-off I have to choose as well. But yeah, realistically, I should just get into the habit of using a different weapon inside the base. I also wanted a submachine gun. Well, you can go pick that up because I think that will be nice. Let's see. We're doing open space now. Let's see. Where's my iron? Actually, I don't have enough drills here. There we go. Let's get some of those. Yeah, we need more of a base actually before you can start using the pistol. Because part of the issue with the pistol is you have to actually aim at something, which I didn't think would be that important. Turns out it is. It turns out it is quite hard to hit as a one tile area while you're moving. Like, just aiming at it in the first place isn't, but when you're going like 150% speed while doing it is much tougher than much rougher than I expected. Okay, this looks all right. Oh wait, these are wide open areas. That's shotgun time. Let's make this run a little bit better. There we go. Okay, and now we have some furnaces, so we can throw down a wall while we're there. Okay, let's see if we can take out that biter base. Man, the shotgun is so nice. So before the shotgun, I would have had to like place well, I would have had to do this as I walked, which admittedly is still fun, but a little bit rough. Oh right, this makes me faster. Wait, this makes biter combat really nice. I wasn't expecting any positives. I really didn't think I would go faster while shooting. Okay. How fast do I go while doing this? I don't know. Wait, oh gosh. I should not be using that button. Maybe you made the shotgun a little OP. Maybe a little bit. It's... I feel like it could use... if it went slower, that would balance out the fact that you can move constantly. I think that would be a good way to balance it. Because there's no way we're finishing this run today. But if you have an update to like nerf it a little bit, I'd definitely switch over. Or you could just leave it as is. I'm fine with either, because it is nice. Oh my god. I forgot how slow combat is, though, with just a shotgun. Like, it's the most resource-efficient way to destroy bases, that's for sure. I don't think it is time efficient, which I'm pretty sure is why it's only really used for multiplayer runs, where the resource cost matters more. Okay, well, at least we have this now. That'll help give me some DPS. There we go. Okay. That's all right. We did good there. Ooh. I do think the combat shotgun will be nice. Let's get some trees while we're here. Actually, because we don't care if some of the trees get destroyed, I should probably just use the shotgun. Actually, do I care about the wood? I don't think I do. I forgot I already mined a lot of trees because I was using it as fuel. So yeah, we can just walk normally. Gosh, I love how much cheaper this is, though. Walking with the pistol, that iron cost really added up. I mean, I don't think at this point it would matter much. But early on, we actually had some points where we were using like half of our resources to move. Okay, time to set up like a full base, I guess. Let's see, we have some iron. Did I grab it all? I guess I'm not used to this small of an iron patch. Let's see, we have some belts, that's good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, I should use a shotgun here, because I can fire it into the void. Is that 24? 23. I stopped counting to switch to the shotgun, and I got very confused. But yeah, we need to actually go for military then. We need to try these silly things like the flamethrower and the shotgun. Or the rocket. Yeah, we just need to try all the guns. Maybe that's our goal. Get every military research. Is top priority for some bizarre reason. It feels wrong, but it is the priority. Okay, give this some coal. Okay, I think we can start the base now. Well, I say that, but maybe not. We don't really have the gears yet. Or the power pole, or the wires. Okay, I thought we handcrafted enough wires early on. That should be all right. I will say, the button switching that I have to do, incredibly confusing. Belt can move me, but I don't know if that's really worth it. It's one of those things where, like, I can belt move, but then you're on a time crunch for building. and when I still have to like do inventory management. I don't know if it ends up faster. Yeah, if I had the resources, it would be faster. But since I still have to handcraft things, it's not very great. We'll probably be using that a lot for our the next half of the lane, though, when we actually have everything already built. Right now, there's too much micro for that to work out. But that should be pretty soon. I think we're getting there. Let's make some more wires. It is very convenient. You just occasionally damage things, but it turns out that's not as big of an issue as I thought it would be. It's also technically faster than vanilla, like the vanilla walking, which that counts for something. Okay, logistics is almost researched, which means we can just wait until we get that before we go set up the other lane. Oh, there is actually some iron in there. Nice. Okay, we're doing a little bit too much damage to that assembling machine. It was fine when we were shooting at furnaces, but I think assembling machines are a little bit pricey until I get things automated. Okay, we need a splitter. We need some undergrounds. Did I place this in the right spot? Splitter goes here. We need an underground here. Let's do... Oh gosh, where's the side over there? Okay, I think it's right here. I cannot visualize where things went. If you see me shooting things while standing still, that is because I switched the controls around and I am still very much not used to it. I changed my mine button to be the shoot button, which, very good call. Otherwise, this would be very inconvenient. But it does mean I occasionally will shoot things unintentionally, but it's worth it. So sometimes it happens. Okay. We're moving to some open areas. We're going to try our best not to shoot the power poles because they are still a little bit pricey. And now we can work on fully automating our miners. And now that we actually have the resources, this is a good time to do the belt moving. See, like right there works out perfectly. I think I should just wait until I have this last one, honestly. I don't really need those. I should just be crafting inserters in my downtime. Even if I'm crafting gears, crafting something is better than nothing. There we go. Okay, perfect. Hey, splitter? I thought I made 2 splitters. Can I just make one here? Nope. I thought that would be faster. Turns out I don't have any splitter electronic circuits automated, which shouldn't be surprising. I never did that, so I don't know why I would have them. Okay. Yeah, I need to get... I have a second button for mining. I need to get used to it. Maybe I should put it as, like... Honestly, I don't really have a good button that would work. I think I just have to accept my fate, which is okay. It's not a terrible fate. Okay, wrong weapon. There we go. It's a lot better. Actually, yeah, this is real fast. Is this the new meta? Is this the fastest way to make a lane? I'm gonna go with no, because I can only do one thing at a time, which probably offsets any of the savings I would have by moving faster. But I like to think that maybe it's a new meta. It makes me feel cool. I guess also if it uses a mod, is it really a meta? Okay, let's do some belt writing here. I think now we can benefit from it. Okay, a little bit trickier than I thought. when I don't know the hotkeys I have, at least. Otherwise, I think I could do it. 1, 2. Ooh, oh, okay. No, I got it. I figured out the pattern. Oh, that was cool. That felt really cool. Let's give it a little bit of a gap. But no, that was satisfying. Okay, we're doing good now. We understand the game. I forgot that I could place power poles as I go instead of doing them last. I was trying to do the normal like circle pattern, but obviously unnecessary there. We do not need this much coal, so we're just gonna kickstart the feeding here, because otherwise this is gonna take forever. Also, our inventory is full. Mostly our inventory is full. Okay. Let's see. We still have plenty of wires. I think we can hand feed some, what are they called? Green circuit assemblers? They're not called that, but well, let's just do some inventory management. That's the key right now. Okay, long inserters. We're a little bit of ways away from. Oh, that's because it stopped. That makes sense. I was wondering why we were so far from automation or green chip. Blue assemblers. Not even, no, still the wrong word. Blue inserters. Third time's the charm. I'm great with words. There we go. Let's save that power pole. I don't know why I bothered, but we saved it. The accidental firing from when I let go of shift too early is so fun. I love it. There we go. Okay. Now we can start getting the good researches. Get some blue inserters. There we go. Maybe I should just call them fast inserters, because then I wouldn't mess up the word. I'd still find a way to mess up the word, honestly. That's a nice dream, but it's not. It's not gonna fix things. Okay, and then let's get. I guess we can get 6 gear assemblers. I think one of these was supposed to be a belt assembler, but it's fine. We don't need belt. What Factorio game needs belt anyway? Actually, that reminds me. I still need to work on my I still need to work on the video for the hand-fed Factorio. That was really fun. I would like to redo it as well before I finish the video though, because I think with blueprints it would be really, really cool to have like a super optimized train. But doing it like freehand, you obviously didn't have the best blueprints. You know what? Let's just belt this. We're not in a rush. Is that the right side? I don't think that's the side I want that to be on, is it? No, because this will be circuits. Okay, yeah, no, that's right. That's right. I'm just trying to plan out the base for once, and then we'll make this 6 long. And by plan out the base, I mean get a very vague idea of where things are going to go. It's not that planned out. I guess we could do a splitter here, could be good. And then a couple inserters, a chest, power pole, splitter, or not splitter, but belt. Output priority left, and then there we go. So this will buffer. Honestly, they should buffer things together, but we don't have the research. Too bad we turned the coal belt. Yeah, that tracks. I was wondering where coal was, or iron was. Actually, no, wait. Honestly, that's not our limiting factor at all. So it does not affect us in any way. So that's nice. It is nice when mistakes have literally 0 consequences. So I'll take that. We just haven't expanded our drills yet. What do I need for this? We need regular iron. Okay. Do I have enough to like make this lane? I think I do. Yeah, okay, this is all right. And we can just hand feed these some copper, and then we can also just do this for now. Okay, that looks pretty good. Power seems to be fine. Okay, let's go get some. I like how I said power. Research seems to be fine. We can recover these. We can fix the coal belt. Yeah, the hotkeys I have are very confusing. It's gonna be a problem. But having to constantly attack, there just isn't a great button that I can put it to. I can't think of a good button that I would switch it to, at least. That doesn't also make rotating slower. Yeah, I think either way, it's gonna be pain. I think I just have to accept that the buttons that I press are gonna feel weird this entire run, and that's okay. It's not the end of the world. At least we have some iron here still, so this should let us finish the lane. We can start recovering it. Although I don't know, I might want to keep it as backup iron. Not sure. Okay, we have fast inserters. We can start logistics. I don't know if we need walls. Oh wait, steel axe. Steel axe is good. Should I get it before green science? Probably. Ooh, wait, weapon shooting speed. I don't know if that's useful, but it might be. It might be really useful. There's a chance it increases our movement speed as we do it. I, considering the mod is apparently 7 lines long, I feel like it probably won't. But if it does, I don't want to miss that opportunity. Oh look, we have a splitter. Perfect. Let's switch to the shotgun since this is one-sided, actually. That way we're not damaging anything. That was supposed to be me mining something. Whoops. Okay, so far so good. We need a couple more, and then we can be on our way. So once we get 30, I think I'll be content. Okay, 31. Good enough. It's pretty darn close. Okay, now we're inside of our base. Now I switch to pistol for less damage. You know, I'm gonna not get either of these. Because damage does actually have a downside. It makes me deal more damage to myself. And I don't... Or not myself, but my base. So I don't think I want to actually be able to deal more... It's tough. Because I can deal more damage to biters, but I deal more damage to my base. But I also fight biter bases faster. So which is going to cause me more problems? Biters or myself? Honestly, I do not know. They both sound very problematic. We'll hold off on it for now. But honestly, I think the damage I deal to my base is way less than biters would deal. So I think I need to prioritize... I think I should prioritize myself. I think that's the strat. Or boosting myself. Right? I don't know. Well, maybe this is a good base for biters. Maybe biters will not be a problem at all. How am I out of stuff? Oh, because I haven't looted the belt yet, right? There we go. There's all my circuits. Shooting speed might decrease the movement duration bonus? Really? Oh. Oh, I see. Okay. So that's how the mod works? Like while you're shooting? Like while it doesn't give me like a set amount of time based on the weapon, it just does it based on how long the attack animation lasts. That would make sense. I figured you just gave it like an arbitrary amount of time or something. Okay, that's really poorly distributed copper, but it's fine. Okay, I think we go for a copper lane now. Okay, and then how should I build this? Ooh, I know what to do. We shoot off to the side. We get some belt because I forgot to get belt. Actually, we forgot to automate belt. I meant to do that on the other side, and then it just completely slipped my mind. Wrong button. Still the wrong button. There we go. Now we have belt. Okay. You based on reload time. Okay. And if that's how shooting speed changes things, okay, I could see how that might not be an ideal option. Let's see, how am I on ammo? Oh, we should automate ammo. It's weird automating ammo because I need a movement speed boost consistently, and not automating ammo so I can fight biters. I really like how these meme runs change how you think about the game in very, very weird ways. Okay, I did not need that many. I do need to handcraft a bunch of belts, though, because I may have forgotten to handcraft them. But yeah, we do... My goal here is to do all belts first. That's in the wrong spot. Because you can't shoot belts with a shotgun. Of course, I can try to mine things and mine the wrong thing, but that's not important. So if we do left to right, I think we're good, right? And then this will be copper. Or sorry, if we do right to left. Oops, wrong button. Yeah, yeah. We build stuff while there's nothing, and we just shoot to the left. Ah, yes. Okay, we figured it out. No, this is a great build order. And of course, I am now out of inserters, which I also haven't automated, but we can switch over to handcrafting those now. I only really need like 45 or so. Okay, and now that I'm clear of my base, things get a lot nicer. There we go. I need to stand a little bit more to the other side of the inserters though, so I don't shoot them. Okay. Now this works well. Unfortunately, because of how I have to place things, I can't really make use of auto-placing power poles, because I have to constantly let go of the button to move. But other than that, it's all right. Oops, wrong side, wrong side. We go left to right. Oops. Yeah, we're gonna do a lot of shooting of our base when I go to delete stuff. Okay, we only have one half. I forgot you need 40. You need 48 per half, not 48 total. Not like that's a huge problem, because they're fast to make. Okay, let's see. We're at the edge of our base. Let's go. Research. It's running a little bit low on copper, but there's actually nothing I can do about that. So let's just not worry about it. Yeah, maybe I don't want shooting speed because I do like how long the shotgun bonus lasts. It's very, very convenient. I also, does a shotgun one shot? Actually, it doesn't. You know, I can shoot it. Shooting does in fact decrease the duration. Okay, so if I want, okay. So if I'm enjoying how long I can stay between shotgun blasts, I need to have a high shooting duration or a high shooting speed, or low shooting speed. That's rough. Also, we're gonna. I don't want to remove this entirely because there's some researches I want. Oh, that is the wrong button. We are going to move the labs around, I think. Okay. Yeah, that'll work. Oh, that's where that came from. Oh, that can go there then. Okay, that lab order, I think, makes a lot more sense. It will make it that once we get copper automated, things start working, which seems worth it to me. Okay, we're at the side of our base. Time to start firing. Let's see. We need a couple more splitters, which I completely forgot. We have underground, so that's nice. I'm glad we don't have to do a no underground run. Those are always rough. Okay. Wrong button. Still the wrong button. Actually, that might have been the right button. No, that was the wrong button. No, I shot my base. That's definitely the wrong button. Okay. Copper is over there, so time to get spaghetti with this. I'm realizing I built things really close to my starter patch. I did that because movement speed was slow, but now that movement speed's a little bit faster, it was just a mistake. Maybe mistake might be the wrong word. Not useful anymore. I think it was useful at the time. Now it's just a mess. Okay, how do I do this? I'm trying to like clear my inventory, but also not have it be wasted. I think I just have to accept that I don't need all this coal. I do want that stone though. I definitely want the stone. Okay. Do I care about this? I really shouldn't. But I mean, if I have the easy way of not wasting it, I might as well not waste it. We're also running a little bit low on shotgun shells, so I should be getting that soon. I guess. Honestly, I still have a few seconds of firing. Or a couple minutes of walking. I'm not in a desperate need for that. Okay, and then let's build this in the dense way. Because honestly, if I build this densely, I think this patch can probably last a while. Can I get 3 more? Actually, 4 more. I probably shouldn't have it on the end, but we did increase the patch density a little bit, so I don't think it's a bad thing to be on the end. Power poles. Bam. It's a little sad. Wait, what do you mean I didn't go for inverted movement? Was that a setting? What? Hold on. Can I change it? I thought you just scrapped the idea because I didn't see that mod setting. Is it too late now? Single player or no multiplayer host? Or can it still be fixed? Okay. Oh god. This is gonna be so confusing, isn't it? I'm gonna hate this. Okay, I don't think the shotgun needs a nerf anymore. There we go. Yeah, I don't think we need a nerf. Okay, so this is what it doesn't matter which direction I fire though, so that's good. But yeah, this is what I thought the mod was going to be. It simulates kind of like more like recoil of when you fire, it launches you backwards, but also not quite because it doesn't matter which direction you fire. But I think it technically just inverts all my controls, so not just while firing. But I think since I fire most of the time, it's not that big of a deal. But it is definitely more of a bane than it should be. But you know, I think we can live with that. We'll call it balancing out the fact that the shotgun makes me fast. And I think I can live with it. Oof. Oof. Okay, how's a power? Power is not good, which it does make sense. Chat can't see it, but movement is inverse. Yeah, I should add that. I move by attacking. Let's see. I could add it to the MMM. MMM. Edit, command, meme. Mystery Moon. Also, I go backwards. There we go. Okay, how's power now? Power is barely holding. Let's get a couple more then while we're here. Then I need one more power pole. Actually, I can technically skip this pipe. Which I'll probably do just because then I don't have to wait for pipes before I leave. Okay. What all do we need? More turrets would actually be really useful. I don't need a radar, but I mean, I might as well place it. Probably shouldn't have placed it there. We haven't really defended, we haven't put any defenses up. Okay, we need some gun turrets. We'll also need some ammo for those. We need to keep some ammo on the belt, I think. Also gun turrets on the belt. Do turrets also move by attacking? That would be awesome. Unfortunately, turrets seem to be movable. Oh gosh. Okay, yeah. This is really confusing. This is so confusing. And I thought it was just confusing, like, having my keybinds be swapped. But no, having everything be reversed is so much worse. But yeah, we just swapped it because I didn't see it was a thing initially. It's to kind. The idea behind it was the gun gives you recoil, so when you fire, you go faster in the opposite direction. So that was the idea behind it. But it really just it just flips all of my movement controls. Obviously, getting around it by rebinding the keys would be silly, so we're gonna leave it in. But yeah, I just always have to walk backwards. All of my keys are flipped. I think by the end of the run, I'll understand it. Right now, I am incredibly confused. Do I have any ammo? I feel like... I feel like gun turrets are useful because now I can't fight as effectively. Okay, if we had other ammo sources, that would help. If I could use my shooting or target, that would help. The mod is 7 lines long. The one setting it has adds 12 lines of code. Just to reverse the controls, really? Dang. Oh, ow, gosh, it's so hard to move now. We need to grab some fish. Yeah, we definitely need a fishing trip. Ah! How do we get back? I switched to the pistol. I forgot that the pistol isn't as fast moving. Because it doesn't fire as constantly. I mean, I can use the pistol, but I have to use a different button, which I was not prepared for. Okay, so we need ammo. We need a new shotgun. We also need new armor if we're gonna make it to our corpse. We could use more gun turrets as well. At least research is nicely automated. Do I do damage? Ooh, heavy armor could be good. I don't think we can really set it up right now to have before we recover our body, but it would be useful. Okay, if we can get a little bit of wood, everything will be all right. We also need some power poles. So let's add some belts to shoot at. There we go. Does shooting it actually well, okay, it theoretically it should not change the movement speed at all. But it decreases how long your movement speed lasts. Or it should decrease how long the movement speed lasts per bullet, which will make moving around a lot harder. But it won't... I think the average movement speed should be the same. So I've been avoiding it and damage upgrades, because damage upgrades mean that I destroy my base faster. We're going to drop that for now. Yeah, damage upgrades make it that I destroy my base faster. So I don't know if that's worth it yet over being able to fight fighters better. So we'll see. I guess we'll know by the end of it if it was a good idea. And shooting speed makes it that I use more ammo to move and also consequentially destroy my base faster as well. So it's I don't know if that one's worth it. But apparently the code is only 7 lines long. So if we added those settings, you know, it might be like 10 or something. Yeah, trade-offs. They're just the normal Factorio trade-offs. Everybody has to deal with them. You know, the classic, do I want to destroy my base less? I mean, you know what? That is something that you do run into in vanilla Factorio to some degree. Right? Usually when it comes to if you want to use grenades to destroy trees or like break things, I'm not saying it's like that common of a scenario, but it is something that people do technically run into. Also, have we discovered yet how fast is the submachine gun? Does it make me any faster than a pistol? Oh, it does. I think it does make me faster. Deathworld? If we did Deathworld, we would need to at least remove the movement speed reversing. I don't think I could deal with that. That might be a bit too much for my brain. Hello, Zasper. Welcome. This was a mod made by Tice. I don't remember what brought it up, but yeah, he made it very quickly, and it's very silly. I like it. The gist of it is very straightforward. I move like at 1/15th speed, but when I attack, I move at like 150% speed. So you know, it makes up for it. It balances out. But then there's also a setting that reverses my movement controls, so that's why I feel I look like a toddler playing the game for the first time. Because that was not something that I started the run with. It's something that I have now, and oh boy, was it a mistake. But we're sticking with it because it is fun. Yeah, yeah, we just need to get robots. Easy. If only that was a if only other runs went for robots. Factorio would be so much easier. Okay, there we go. We have more, well, I, we have more iron is a bit way to say it. Let's see, pistol 25, shotgun 0.3, submachine gun 0.35. Oh, so it's only 30% faster? It feels a lot more. Also, this is in the wrong spot, unfortunately. But that's okay. We can delete it as we ride along it. Why aren't you using the shotgun all the time? Because I don't want to destroy my base, and it's a little bit weird to fire, but it going around my base, the pistol's a little bit better. Everywhere else, the shotgun is better. That's the main thing. In my base, when I can shoot things, it's pretty rough to do. What about RPG? Yeah, we need we will actually be researching all the military sciences. I'm assuming landmines don't count. Ooh, okay, this is nice. Actually, does that hit stuff? Oh, it does. It just hits it off screen. Okay, can I build faster than I go on about? Probably not. Not anymore, at least. We can try. Let's see, we need some fast inserters and we need some regular inserters. Any effect from ammo? I doubt it. I get the strong feeling that any like special effect like that is not a thing. Not that I doubt the ability to create it, but I think the mod is very, very simple. Wait, is half the line of the code just defining what speed you wanted? Is it like one line of code and then like 6 lines of defining the speed variables? I wouldn't be surprised. Oh my god, it is. That's fantastic. This movement speed swapping. Very confusing. Nope, wrong way. The real question is, do you think I'll get used to it by the end of the run, or do you think it will always hurt my brain? Because I could see it going either way. I don't... I feel like we're trying to break 1,000 hours of muscle memory. 1,000. Honestly, it's probably more like 10,000 hours because like every single game that possibly has movement control, I'm trying to go against. Okay, we really need to get green science. Are we safe enough for that? I think we are. Okay. Time to work on the mall, if I can call it that. Oof. I kicked my desk. Well, need my desk. Which I guess is a little bit better. I think it would have hurt less than kicking it with... Oh, wait, hold up. Important update. I did not post sock today. Oreo. There we go. How could I have forgotten? Okay, there we go. Everything is right in the world. What do we need? We need a lot of stuff. Oh, we chest exploded a little bit. Okay, so that's 10, 20, 25, 30. Oh, 32. There we go. Okay, yeah, let's assume we can actually use that much science. Oh, we don't have assemblers yet. I know, right? Like everyone would be disappointed in me. Actually, I feel like a surprising amount of people would be. I do have some people who use the command like every time they get here, and I wonder if they would remember that it's this pair I wore like last week or last stream. There's always the chance. This part of my base needs to go, but On the other hand, I don't really have anything to place there, so maybe I don't need to worry about it. That should work. Yeah, okay. So this is belt. Did not need that much belt, but sure, why not? Honestly, I really don't need that much belt. Let's just not. Okay, there we go. Now it's belt. And then inserters, which I don't know which way we made our mall. They might just think you're... That's possible. I guess it's been a few days. Usually I only worry about that if it's like the next day, but it also has been since like Saturday. That's a very reasonable time frame to have washed something, I think. I think this works, right? Yeah, these are a 1-to-1 ratio in an ideal world. Okay, and then why would I loop that? There's no reason for me to loop it. I mean, if I was trying to make my base more compact, I would, but I don't think I am. I don't think I am. I don't think that matters. Okay, we need a lot more assembly machines. At least we're on track for GOTLAP. That's something. Not like we're gonna get it, but we are on track for it. That's always a nice indicator of time. Watching things is a thing of the modern. Oh yeah, I can just be pretend I'm living like the Neolithic life. Paleolithic. What's Neanderthal? What's the life when people like lifestyle where people like try to feel like a caveman? That's a thing, right? Also, I'm pretty okay. I think we bite the bullet. We get a little bit of damage. I think it'll make a big difference for biters and won't destroy our base that much faster. Shooting speed, I'm still not sure on. Shooting speed will do a lot more damage to the base. Maybe still good for biters. Yeah, Neanderthal, but there's like a term for like that age as well. I want to say Neolithic, but that doesn't sound like a word now that I say it out loud. Neolithic. Oh, hey, I got the right word for once. Relating or denoting the later part of the Stone Age, when ground or polished stone weapons and implements prevailed. Look at that. I know English. I feel like that would be more exciting if it wasn't my first language. But I'll take it. Okay, let's do a gap of 2, I guess. I like to leave more gaps when doing setting builds with biters, because I feel like I tend to make things a little bit... I like switch to shotgun, it's easier here. I feel like I tend to make things a little bit larger. That's 7. This is 11. Yeah, they're both words. I just wasn't sure which one I meant. One of them sounds very dinosaur-like. I know it's not, but it sounds dinosaur-like. I think it's just because paleontologists do a lot with dinosaur stuff. But obviously there's other distinction. They do other things as well. I'm assuming they do. I'm assuming it's anything digging up bones. Wait, would that include grave diggers? I feel like it definitely has to be a slightly more descriptive definition than they dig up bones and everything relating to digging up bones. But you never know. I don't know much about the gravedigger life. Is that a life? Probably not. But either way, we need to throw rocks at things because that would deal a lot less damage. Is this good? Okay. So we just need to hook this up and then we can go fight some biters. I think that's a good start. I just realized we're not actually producing circuits over here anymore. Or not circuits, we're not actually producing gears. Because we removed my belt assembler. I guess I didn't really need to do that. One gear assembler should be enough for all the red science needs I have. Is that the right side of the belt? I think it is. Well, yeah, it's the right side of the belt and it's the correct side of the belt. Because originally I meant to say like right is incorrect, but I was referring to belt and I actually cared about if it was on the right, the belt's right side. And then I wasn't confident anymore. But I think things are looking good. We have a lot more copper than we should on our person. There's really no reason for me to have that much. Maybe right click was a bad choice for attacking. You know what? I think it's okay. I think we can live with it. I don't think we deal that much damage from accidental attacks, but it makes things a lot more convenient, and I think it's worth it. Job description, touch mount. Exactly. I think that is the entire job description. There's definitely no more. Why would jobs have more descriptions, right? I mean, there are a lot of jobs you could probably boil down to simple descriptions like that. Or like engineer description, not touching grass. Like though that I think if you define it as what it's not, you might be there for a while. Just a little while. Maybe that's not the job description. I was wondering if someone would go there. I just didn't know who. Actually, we can just sideload this here. And it's perfectly balanced, as all things should be. Okay, we need a little bit more drills. I am very happy that I increased the patch sizes a little bit. They're enough to make the start a little bit easier, but they're not going to eliminate my need to go a little bit farther to get patches. So yeah, I think 100 to 200% for most things is good. Okay, power poles. I'm realizing now I probably should have left this top lane later. Because then I wouldn't have had to shoot things to walk through, but, you know, it's a little late now. It's okay. I haven't checked on power in a while. I'm assuming it's bad. Yeah. Okay, I think it's time we do an actual patch. Do you think we have enough ammo that I can afford this? I think I do. Early on, I think it mattered a lot. But I think now we can afford to waste a little bit more on ammo. Okay, and now we need an actual power plant, which I think if we just continue this one, we'll be off to a great start. Maybe not a great start. We'll be off to a start. I think great start went out the window and it's taken us 90 minutes to get to science, but that's fine. We have it. We're researching it. We have green science. These are all good things. See, automation. You know, advanced material processing, steel furnaces have a lot more health. I think that will be really nice. Like well, a little bit nice. I don't know how important that is quite yet. But I do like the idea of having the turrets be able to last longer. Hello, Heart of the Worm. Welcome, welcome. Okay. This looks all right. I still think I should defend my power plant. But, you know, maybe I don't need it. Okay. So far, so good. I am out of power poles. Do I need those? Yeah, I definitely need power poles, considering I'm trying to expand my power plant right now. I do like how we have some on-patch power. The power plant is very far from water, which feels weird. I mean, it's not that far, but I realized because it's so slow to walk, I would not really benefit from hand feeding the power early on, so we just directly automated it. We are being attacked. I thought I thought we were maybe outpacing bots. They haven't done much though, which is nice. It looks like they attacked from up there, which does make sense. That's outside of the vision range. Really wish I could press a different button to move. Honestly, this one is a little bit more confusing than I thought. But it's also very convenient. So I don't know if it's necessarily better. But it definitely is convenient. Also, why don't I have any underbelts? Did I really use them all? Like, exactly the amount I had? That's kind of fun. Okay. Expanded iron. We need... I think we need to automate pipe, which I don't really want to walk through my base right now. So we're just going to do that here. Because I don't know where I want it to be in terms of the mall. And then let's do boilers first. So we have 6, so we can do 15 more. Then hopefully by the time those are done, we'll be okay. Yeah, I don't know why most of my base is damaged. It really doesn't make sense to me. Because I don't remember being attacked yet. So it is real bizarre. But I'm sure we'll figure it out at some point. That's 1, 3, 4, 8. 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's 28. And then we'll need a few power poles, some small electric poles, and then let's do a hand-fed burner inserter setup. Because we need the classic. We can't go without burner inserters. Also, we technically are on pace for Gotlap. I was joking earlier when I said it, but we could technically get Gotlap with shoot to scoop. That's good to know. I'm glad it didn't interfere with my ability to place a train. I mean, I say that, but I haven't actually gotten any steel yet, so maybe it's farther away than I thought. Actually, that reminds me. We need steel. For the sake of getting armor. I'm going green. What, by not repairing things? I guess, yeah, using things as much as they can and not replacing them. I think that is a very great aspect of going green. It's like right to repair kind of stuff. Although in this case, it's right to neglect the repairs. But that's not important. The important thing is we're not wasting resources on silly things like repairing our base. Also, how much do I need for armor? 50? Okay. That's a lot more than I thought it was. I know it's not a lot of iron. It just feels like a lot right now because I don't have it. Also, why is our... Oh. I see why. We forgot to prio these. So that lane's running at half speed. Potato, pineapple juice. Yeah, that's the expression. No, I remember hearing that a lot. By the way, using cars is cheating. Do you think that there's any world where I drive cars in reverse and actually have it turn out better than walking? So I don't think that's something we have to be worried about. So yeah, we should be good in that department. Okay, we're gonna drop... I think we should drop one of these, but I'm not sure which one. Oof. You know what? This extra fire rate really makes a difference. Turn monitor upside down. Ooh, wait, you're onto something. Okay, does this help, chat? Does this help make you understand the controls that I'm dealing with? I think it might. I think it might be useful, right? The reverse controls are tied to the character, not the player, so the car is unaffected. Oh, okay, yeah, that would be cheating. Oh, because you can't just directly implement my keybinds. I'm just looking to the left, and this is incredibly disorienting. But wait, actually, wait. Hold up, this is useful. This is like really really helpful. I was completely kidding when I said this, but it kind of helps. It does not help with aiming my mouse. Okay, it makes the mouse way harder to aim. Let's flip this back. There we go. But yeah, it made it that I can move the same way, but aiming, it made it that my mouse was now reversed. So I don't think that was a fair trade-off. Also, 5 second, like 1 second delay. Boo. I think it was fun for a bit, but I think it was disorienting me more than anyone else. Maybe I do need to do Factorio, but upside down. It would fit with the Meme Run Monday thing. I would have to play exclusively through OBS though, which would be very confusing, but it's technically doable. Okay, I think that was the base that got us earlier. We need to set up for oil now. Honestly, oil's not. We have a couple options. It would be, that would be nice because I would. Oh wait, I don't have to play through OBS. I could flip my monitor, and then also flip it in OBS so that way everyone else sees what I'm seeing. This isn't the worst idea I've had. Okay, it's going on the list. It won't be. I don't think it'll be soon, but it's on the list for sure. It'll be I don't have like a super complicated challenge planned. Let's do something dumb sort of thing. Windows has a flip desktop thingy. So flipping the desktop could be problematic because I don't think it would flip the mouse. Would it? It might, I'm not sure. Because the thing that would make it tricky is the fact that my mouse is also flipped. But we'll see. We can figure that out. We can burn that bridge when we get there. Ooh, research is done. Good. Tool belt could be useful. Fluid handling. Oh, let's get lab research speed. These are slow researches. What are we missing? Oh, our queue's full. I was like, I clicked the buttons, and for some reason I didn't get the ability to research up to blue science. That muscle memory really lasts. Okay, I need more underoos. I've never said that. I wanted to try it. I was thinking of that for like the past couple minutes if I wanted to say underoos, and I didn't like it. How do people call that? Who calls it that? I know that is a term, like one of the debated terms. I don't know if debate is the right word, but it's one of the more common terms for it. It ain't for me. I don't really abbreviate them. I just say undergrounds. I do remember. I'm pretty sure the wiki has like a note saying, "Hey," like it has to have a disclaimer saying, "Hey, the title of pages is their official name, not the nickname you call them." Which I mean, I guess a lot of things get disclaimers. Like there's always those like signs for random rules that you didn't think anyone would ever break, but obviously they did. So I feel like it's that situation, but still, I never would have occurred to me. We need to set up a science lane, by the way. Do I want to do that now? Or not a science lane, steel lane. We already did science. This is a very, no, that's gonna confuse me. We're doing splitters first. Long hands, fast hands. That's not their name, but it seemed fun. Okay, we need more chests. What else do we need for them all? Probably assembling machines because I keep forgetting that, and then definitely drills. Definitely drills too. And this can be assembly machines, and it can go directly into blue assemblers once I have that finished. I don't remember which lane is which, so we're just gonna put all of the inserters on each lane so I don't have to think. Pipe to ground is obviously misnamed as okay, that one terrible name. I can't support their decision to officially call it pipe to ground. Like most of them I can get behind. Cables a little bit weird. I think wire would be better, but I get it. It's fine. Circuits, I call them green chips. Circuits make sense. Under pipe to grounds, no. I don't like it. Small electric poles are obviously wooden poles. Wooden poles definitely tracks. I think the size explanation makes sense. Big, medium, small, definitely definitely makes sense. Like we don't need a Starbucks scenario. Although Vente poles would go pretty hard. Actually, wait, how long do poles go? Is it 20 tiles? Because that would be awesome. It's probably not. Yeah, I feel like it's like 25, right? Let's see, what's their distance? 30, darn. Trente poles. Just mod. I like. Okay, underneath these, that one's fun. If I had to pick a nickname for them, underneath these would be they would be up there. I can get behind that. Why is the FPS so low? What do you mean? Oh, was I dropping some frames? I was probably dropping frames. It seems good now. Oh my god, there's actually a mod for that. Where it was conclusively determined that underground belts sounds much cuter when referred as underneath these. Well, I mean, if it was conclusively decided, we gotta go with it. Check power? Oh, you mean real life power? Oh, I never finished building the power lane. I did miss Gotlap. I did completely forget about it. We did oh, I guess we didn't research it, but we could have got it. Yeah, let's fix power. We got everything set up for it. We just completely forgot power was a thing. Okay. See, so the timing for when you said that was very it wasn't great timing because I read that and it was like, "Oh, he's joking that we should call under like we are calling underoos underneathies. We should call them underpowereds." Didn't realize you literally were talking about my power plant. Could have, should have, would have. Yeah, could have, should have, would have, forgot lab. It's excuses, excuses. I just realized we haven't made any grenades. We haven't researched grenades. I forgot, we need to actually go through the military line. Just because we need to see what flamethrowers do, and we need to see what rockets do. I'm assuming landmines don't do anything. Grenades could. No, no, that's a tossing animation. That's not shooting. It probably doesn't. Okay, 8. I uh technically that works. Yeah, technically that is a functional distribution. It's going to be annoying to put the pipes there, but there isn't really an inherent problem with it. Wait, did I miscount? I did miscount. Okay, so that means these are in the wrong spot. These are straight TM. Exactly. I mean, considering how I'm walking, I think they're about as straight as my character. Like it's the classic comment of someone just like saying, "Yeah, those are lined up," and then their eyes are like offset from each other. You know, that classic thing. Presumably, it's the only things which modify your movement speed in vanilla that are changed in the mod. It's things that were explicitly written by Ties to change. He said one for each gun, one line for each gun. So that means there's 6 guns. So, yeah, that would be combat shotgun, RPG, and flamethrower. Do grenades not modify your movement speed at all though? Never really thought about that. I thought they made you slower. Maybe it's because I'm normally dancing that makes you feel like you're not moving. That could be it. Okay, power should be good. Yeah, power is okay. Yes, and all the handheld. Yeah. Well, I mean, that's just that's correlation, right? Without causation. That's that scenario. Like technically, yes. Though apparently not. Wait, which ones don't affect your movement speed? Does flamethrower not affect your movement speed? Because I imagine the other ones would have to. Combat shotgun probably does. I know the first three do. Honestly, I never used the flamethrower, so I don't know if it slows me down. Technically, the vehicle guns also affect movement, just not the movement of vehicles. Well, it just means that while I'm driving the vehicle, my character is slower. That makes sense. Like, if I'm in a car, I'm going to run a whole lot slower than if I were outside the car. It's not going to change my movement, how fast the car is moving. But, you know, I know that I run slower. Also, how can we sideload this? Because I want to get some grenades. We're going to do this. And then we're going to build the grenade line off of that coal. That was one of the worst coal lanes I could have picked. Wow, why did I choose that one? Oh, I chose it because it was there. But it definitely, definitely wasn't the easy choice. Okay, I don't need red belts. Maybe I could use red belt. Honestly, walking around on red belt might be faster than walking around backwards. Because then then I don't have to worry about being reversed. Because I'm moving with a belt. Is that the new meta? That might be the play. It could change the speed of the car if you walk right in front of it. If you can walk right in front of the car while it's driving, while you're driving it, I would be very impressed. You need pretty long arms to do that, right? Or, well, I guess, what's considered driving the car? I feel like you need access to the pedals and you need access to the steering wheel. So you need a long arm and long legs. Or just two really long arms. I could see that. No, that would work. I would not recommend it. I broke the iron lane. Why is that such a long underground? Thank you. That was definitely not the goal. It's also backwards. So it's doubly broken. Let's get military 2 before I head out. We're just going to stand here and loot everything, so that way we can handcraft some grenades. Okay, yeah, military 2 is real fast. I don't know why I'm researching tool belt. It's kind of useless. Okay, so no cars. Ooh, you're right. Longhand, we just turn ourselves into a long inserter. Then everything makes sense. Explosives, we don't need yet, but we will need them. What are we missing? Oh, we canceled plastics. Okay. Okay, let's queue grenades up. We definitely don't have the ammo for this, but we'll make it work. The hand isn't long, the arm is. Is the hand not just an extension of the arm? Yeah, I don't think that's a distinction people. Well, it is a distinction people make for feet, for legs, right? I don't know if people make that argument for hands though, so I don't think. Yeah, I don't think I can. I don't think I can defend that point. We do not have caps on these, but for some reason iron is low. Oh right, the base was stalled for a while. Or wait, maybe I'm thinking that hand and feet is the same word. Maybe that's what I'm thinking of, which is completely a different point and just entirely a different thing. But like, I know there's a lot of languages where hand and feet are basically the same word. Which makes sense. They're just like appendages at the end of a limb. It tracks. What do I need for this next attack, by the way? Well, we don't need the ammo. Honestly, I shouldn't really keep that out. We don't use it. Actually, we should automate ammo. We should definitely automate ammo. We don't need a lot of it, but we do need some of it. Okay, so piercing rounds definitely want to increase our movement speed. We really need to get combat shotgun. I think that's my goal. We're gonna go explore. That guy's gonna attack soon. Ooh, wait, that one's fast. That one's gonna attack real soon. Never mind, that's our priority. Is there anything else we need before we head out? I don't think so. I mean, it's not like we're slow. We're technically faster. It's at least when we're going a single direction. If we have to switch directions, I would say we're not faster. Because we go in the wrong way a lot. But we'll go in a straight line. We're faster. Maybe that's how I should fight. Just run in one direction then turn around. Oh god. Um switch controls to something easier. That was a waste of ammo. We forgot grenades. That's why I said, oh god. I realized my mistake. Mistakes were made. Yeah. Not like mistakes in like my general idea. My game plan, I think, was fine. Just mistakes made in the buttons I pressed because I'm so disoriented. Oof, I can't really attack and move at the same time. That's a problem. The belt immunity equipment is somehow the only equipment with equipment in the name. In the code or just like in the game? Oh, we burned all of our ammo for nothing. Just realizing that now. We got absolutely nothing out of it. Oh, right, the other nest. Yeah. Fortunately, I did not aggro it, so we're good. I think we would have been screwed if I walked a little bit farther. If I was reading chat at the time, we would have been doomed. Uh, uh I need to change I need to change where this goes. I can't throw grenades and move at the same time. I think I can now. Yeah. The hotkeys I had interfered with each other. Well, it was more selecting grenades that was the issue. But because I'm throwing them as I craft them, selecting them is also the same. Is there any other equipment that... I mean, batteries wouldn't make sense to have equipment. Night vision... I feel like they should be night vision goggles. I could see night vision equipment. Power armor. You know that... I feel like everything is pretty established as the real thing except for belt immunity, so it does make sense. Like power fusion reactors are like real, but like belt immunity equipment, that's made up. So like we can't just use the actual word for it. I think yeah, it's definitely made up. I am surprised they're not called goggles though. They're just night vision. So still news. Okay, moment of truth. Oh gosh. I just completely forgot that I changed the buttons. Okay. This is very tricky. Oh god. That worked. Okay. Yeah, the lack of being able to move and grab things from my hotbar is a lot tougher than I imagined. There we go. Everything's okay. We have some fish. Everything is all right. I never realized how much combat usually relies with me grabbing from this right here. I think we can fix that by not having a pistol, but not having a pistol, probably not the best call. Okay, where are we out of reach of those? Okay, everything's looking up. Also, we have heavy armor, so I really don't need to be avoiding biters, just the spitters. Or whatever they're called, small worms. right? I don't think our evolution's high enough for spitters yet. Cool. Everything is right in the world. Biters are sleeping. Okay, what time is it? Well, we'll probably have to wrap up soon. I can probably get to oil. I doubt I'll get to blue science. Does research seem stalled to you? No, it's just slow. I wonder if something's wrong. Oh, that's why. We haven't done blue assemblers yet. So everything's just going like 50% slower than I would imagine. Honestly, not a problem at all. Was just surprised. Okay, so we need a little bit more ammo. I think as long as we keep 200 ammo, we'll be okay. Because if we have 200 ammo, then stuff will never auto-populate into that slot. We could also potentially use a machine gun instead of a pistol now. It does make us faster, and it would be more useful in combat. Downside, it does deal a lot more damage to our base if we have to use it. But I think base damage isn't a huge concern right now. I think I think our base is thriving. It's a little damaged, but it's thriving in its own way. I do like the rhythmic shooting of the shotgun that signifies me moving. Actually, let's put it here. Okay, that's just a backup slot. I don't think we'll need it because we are mostly immune to biters, and we have grenades now, so things are looking up. Can I dance? Ooh. Okay, you can effectively dance like this. I guess, yeah, there's no reason why I wouldn't be able to. Cool. We're getting stronger. We have powers now. Now that we have grenades. I guess that was the reason we couldn't dance earlier. We had no reason to. Okay, there might be bases down here that we want to get rid of, and then we should be safe for a while. We could also defend our base, but I feel like that's not as fun. It doesn't give us a chance to move. Then again, it would require us to spend time defending our base, which would also require a lot of movement. So, I don't know. Could go either way. Yeah, steel would be good. Plastic's not happening. We're researching it at least, but I want to get steel set up, and then I can worry about setting up oil. Okay, we're out of furnaces. Good thing we're setting up better furnaces. I don't know why we're setting up better furnaces. They don't seem that useful, but we are. Okay, and how am I going to build a steel lane? I don't think it's going to be pleasant. I think we're going to deal a lot of damage to the steel lane as we build it. Well, we'll see. I think if I... As long as I don't place things below me, I think we'll be okay. I think the issue will come when we build the other half of the steel lane, which will be a little bit harder. Because we'll be placing things in a weird direction. But either way, it's manageable. Okay, now we switch to burst damage. There we go. Sorry, base. Yeah, we're not producing near enough inserters. Oh. Oh. Okay, so not only have these not been upgraded to blue assemblers, they have way too slow of inserters in the first place. That explains a lot. Okay. There we go. Yeah, we'll upgrade some of the important inserters right now, I think, are assemblers. I don't think we need to focus too much on it, but I definitely want the mall to run better. I like how we still have this red science assembler. It's just been like struggling to grab that gear for the past like 10 minutes. I mean, it's doing its best, but I feel like I didn't need to be so cruel to it. There is no way that needs to be a blue belt or a blue assembler. Okay. This looks all right. Let's finish up research. Okay, yeah, you know, we are doing a non-insignificant amount of damage to these things. It's okay. Upgrading it takes away the damage. Oh, but it also, wait, it interferes with stack size. Yeah, we have a grappling hook. Isn't it cool? It's a very deadly grappling hook. But honestly, if you, I think if you shot something with a grappling hook, it would hurt. So yeah, it probably is very similar. Like I wouldn't want to be shot with one. I think if you shot like a stone building with one, it would put a dent in it. Let's speed that up. Okay. We still do not have enough inserters. I think we're just gonna have to handcraft enough for the lane. Ow. What do we need? Oh, there. Never mind. We're good. Okay. Wrong way. Completely forgot that buttons are inverted for a little bit. How come you don't have repair packs? Because I haven't destroyed anything yet, and it just doesn't seem worth my time to repair things. Like I haven't destroyed anything critical, and everything being a little damaged isn't problematic. But spending all of my time repairing things is a little problematic. Yeah, I just couldn't justify the time investment for that. We'll do the power poles last because I can shoot them. I can also shoot inserters, but it's a little bit harder. You keep trying to zoom in the factorial window and it just doesn't work. Just just be like, hey, zoom in, and I'll zoom in really far. I don't know what you'll be looking at, but I can just zoom in at any random point. This surely won't be problematic, right? I should, for the burner hundo run, I should just give chat the ability to make me do something like play really zoomed in. I am trying to think of fun things that could be redeems that won't slow the run too much, like writing someone's name in the base. Well, more like on the edge of the base. Does the physical shooting speed research make you run faster? No. What it does is it makes it take more ammo to run at the same speed. So overall, it's not a great option. And I do 600%. Oh gosh, that can it even go that high without like manually zooming? I know you can go higher than you can slide it. That's already the whole screen. That's great. Actually, that does remind me. I'm pretty sure that I'll be doing the run in 1080p instead of the usual 1440 that I play at, which will not affect much, but it will make it that my UI will be like it's they can't line up perfectly. They can be close, but it's going to be like 5% off from each other basically, which is going to be just annoying enough to make me notice, but not annoying enough to really cause any issues with the run. It will just make everything feel weird. But the pistol makes you so the way it works is they were just given values of how fast it should speed you up. So the shotgun speeds you up 30%, pistols 25%. The submachine gun is 35. So I'm assuming combat shotgun and like RPG and flamethrower are just higher. But the way it works is while you're shooting, you get a movement speed boost. So if you're in a constant state of shooting, it doesn't really matter how fast you're shooting. You're moving at the full speed of the gun. Yeah, better guns move faster. Well, I guess better is objective. Higher tier guns, I guess. But yeah, better guns. I've never really used the other guns that much. But yeah, uh, because you're still constantly shooting, no matter how fast like your fire rate actually is, it doesn't make it faster or anything. It's still, you're still firing at the same rate, or you're still constantly shooting. This is a weird way to sideload this, but sure, why not? That is so misaligned. Out of curiosity, what is the reason for 1080? So I'll be playing on a controller, which also means for the second half of the run. So while I could technically change the resolution after, there is a very good chance that if I change the resolution, I cut off a lot of the screen, which I think could be bad. I don't know if it would invalidate the run if like a part of the screen is missing, but it might. So it would just be very stressful. 6 hours in the run to potentially just accidentally hide the screen. So if I keep it at 1080, I don't have to do a resolution switch when I switch to a different screen and a different keyboard. Well, different controller, I guess, since it's not a keyboard. But that's the idea behind, or that's why it'll be slightly different. I just only have a 1080p TV that I'll be using. Later, we'll be able to move with the flamethrower. Yes, and I imagine it's going to be pretty fast. Especially since it's something you can also fire anywhere. Although it might cause a lot of unintended destruction, which could be a bad idea, but I think it'll be too fun to pass up. Hey, I think we're finished with most of the green science. You know what? I think the damage is worth it. Right? It definitely, I haven't already complained about how the movement speed is or the attack speed has been negative. Surely this won't backfire. You think it might cause self-inflicted damage? Oh, the flamethrower? Ooh, yeah, it probably would damage my player, huh? You know what? We don't really need a compressor. Probably. Yeah, I think the patch is large enough that we can skip it. Maybe we can redo it later if we're struggling, but we can just get another patch too. But yeah, it probably would cause me to run through the fire, which wouldn't be great, but it would be fun. So I think that is a good reason that we should go with it, right? Okay. This looks all right. It's technically not a whole lane. You know what? We don't have mining productivity. What is that locked behind? Nothing. I just haven't got it. You love how you just randomly shoot every so often? Well, sometimes, like, I don't need a speed boost constantly. So I just occasionally fire. Or sometimes I let go of shift and accidentally fire. That is also a random cause of it. So it's a mix between sometimes wanting a speed boost and sometimes not knowing my new controls. 50-50. It's very goofy. I've been enjoying it so far. Why did I think I thought Cole was gonna be on the other side there. I'm looking at it now and I 100% thought Cole was the other direction. But yeah, basically I have space as rotate and R as rotate is my normal controls. I thought getting used to different rotation buttons would cause a lot of problems. So I didn't set fire to that button, and it's instead right click, which was my mining button. But now anytime I go to mine something, I hold shift right click, and if I let go of shift just a little bit before right click, it fires a shotgun at whatever I tried to mine. Which admittedly, it might just be better to just destroy everything I think I want. Like, you know, I wouldn't get it back, but it would remove it from the wrong spot. So it would have some benefits. But yeah, I don't know if I made the right choice with the keys, but I did make a choice. And that's what they are. Just a little bit of like just a couple frames of me letting go of the button in the wrong order causes some issues. That's fine. We'll manage. Do we need some more undergrounds? I think we need more undergrounds. Okay, let's... Oof. Let's go... Let's assume that we're not going to go past this. Oops, wrong way. Oh, yeah. You can't see it, but my controls are... My walking controls are also reversed. Kind of to pretend... The idea behind it, in my mind, is that we're firing a gun. We should be launching ourselves backwards. So whenever we fire, we go backwards. It doesn't quite work that way because, you know, it doesn't really matter what direction you fire the gun. And also it affects when you're not moving, but conceptually, I think it's fun. But oh my gosh, it adds a lot more challenge, but nobody can see that part. I might put it in my title. Also, my controls are reversed. It's in the meme run Monday command. But yeah, that's why my walking is very sporadic. Also, moonwalking is fun. Okay, so we need a little bit more ammo if we're going to make it to the biter bases, which I think we're just limited by iron right now. Let's also buffer some steel, which I guess we can buffer it this way. I've never made a buffer horizontal to the lane before. It feels weird. But we just don't have the space. Okay. Let's get out of here. Let's try not to do too much damage. I believe we should have enough coal now. Yeah, this is plenty of coal. This is kind of annoying. Twitch added like has been like doing a new like auto mod feature just like through Twitch chat auto mod rather than like Nightbot. So things that would very clearly be banned by Nightbot go through me first. So I have to like manually confirm like auto banning bots or auto denying bots, despite the fact that they would be auto deleted anyway if they got through. So that's been fun. So you had to change your bindings so that you can shoot handheld weapons easily. I also had to do that. Yeah. Oh, are you trying the mod? Or do you just mean in general? Oh, there's the other. I usually play Factorio without biters, but you decide to learn a bit of military before the expansion releases. Okay, that makes a lot more sense then. Yeah. I have really, really bad controls for fighting biters, so I understand having to change them. Because normally, the only way I can fight is by pressing shift or control space. And changing weapons is control tab. Neither of those are comfortable buttons to press, but because I don't play with biters very often, it's fine. Until I got to this mod. And then it was just pain. It was a mistake. But yeah, I feel like the Factorio is nice because like I don't think anybody judges you for not playing without biters. Like there's a lot of games where people are like, oh, you don't play with like the harder settings, but I think since it's an automation game, everyone's just cool with the fact that you just play peaceful. Because people do not like when my friends do not like when I say I play peaceful Minecraft. I just don't enjoy combat in any kind of like building survival game. I don't think there's any way to do building and survival and also have combat done well. Not in a way that makes it fun. Like there's ways to do them both, but I never enjoy the combo. Deathworld with Rampant, or you haven't played at all. Yeah, that sounds real fun. Oh yeah, no, I didn't mean it in like a judging. I just meant like in general, the people, a lot of people play without biters, and I like how it's popular. But it's best to learn the basics now since you want to play Space Age with new enemies. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. They I haven't really heard much about them. I haven't any expansion update that talks about content I haven't been looking at. I've only read the ones with quality of life. I'm assuming they're adding some kind of flyer because the expansion announcement page showed a picture of like a little Metroid-like thing. And that's my only knowledge of the expansion. Other than quality of life. Or yeah, pretty much. That's not what I meant to place. No wonder why there aren't power poles there. Did you hear say, let's research all damage increase technologies? I have been. I don't think it was a good idea, but I technically have been doing that. Would not recommend. I think it was a mistake. Also, let's get bricks. You wish map settings just had sliders to make less biters have less hit points and or to cap evolution. Yeah, like just say I don't want above mediums. That would be pretty cool. Just like a setting to specifically say I only want them to go up to medium. Because I think fighting medium biters is fun and big. I don't think fighting I cannot think of what they're called. This is the wrong kind of lane. We're not doing another steel lane. I don't enjoy fighting behemoths. I think their armor is just too high. I do like seeing them get melted by flamethrowers, but actually fighting them, not great. There are probably mods for that. I would be very... Because that seems like something you could easily change with the mod. Like just altering spawn rate. But having it as vanilla would be cool too. Considering all the other map settings, you know, doesn't seem like it would be out of place. What time is it? Okay, we're... I want to get oil. I think that will be my stopping point. Not process oil, I just want to get oil. So that, oh yeah, we'll probably be wrapping up soon for the day. We'll continue this next week though. This is so much jankier than I was expecting though. I knew it would feel weird to fire while shooting. I did not know going in that my controls would be inversed. Technically an optional setting, but it is one that I chose to add. But, you know, still didn't expect it to be so rough. You can't change max hit points while the game is running. Max hit points... Okay, that would make... That would make sense. Why that would not be an option then. What about, like, biter spawning? I feel like that could be done. Because there aren't, like, better spawners, right? There's just, like, the one tier of spawner. And they just have different spawn rates based on pollution. Hello, Pim. Yeah, exactly. So there's Pim using my socks command. I forgot to update it today, and I realized I would have lied to everyone who regularly uses that command. But I love these. I love the Oreo socks. They're fun. Admittedly, I don't love Oreos. They're not my favorite. I think they're good. I just can't eat a lot of them. Like they're not something I'm addicted to. If you give me an Oreo, I'll be like, nice, an Oreo, and I'll eat it, but I won't like eat the whole bag, like some desserts. Like Chips Ahoy. I don't know how many people here, honestly, probably not that many people in chat right now have had Chips Ahoy. They're incredibly dry cookies. They're not, I don't know, they're not high quality cookies, but there's just something about the dryness that tastes really good. And it's very addicting. I don't know why, but it just hits the spot sometime. Despite being incredibly low quality like dry cookies. But 10 out of 10, recommend them. I know that's a great selling point. Spitter spawners spawn biters until 0.2 evo. Oh yeah, right, that's why that one said 100% spider, 100% small biters still. I keep thinking we found spitters, but we just keep running into bases. Okay, so we didn't actually bring the stuff for oil because that's not what I meant to do right now. You hate Oreos, but the filling is awesome. I think the filling's alright. For me, I like the whole Oreo. I think it needs the whole Oreo eaten at once. Or at least eaten at the same time. Because splitting the Oreo and like looking at the filling is very fun. It just hits differently. Okay, this should work. Why am I deleting the belt? It does not matter. Oreos are fine in coffee. You dip them in coffee. Interesting. I could see that being pretty good. Or do you mean like Oreo flavored coffee? But like Oreos dipped in coffee does sound nice. Because Oreos dipped in milk is fantastic. So it's not a stretch to think dipped in other delicious liquids would also be good. Or like dessert drinks. Let's call them drinks. There we go. We're somehow out of belt. How do we get this over there? I think we can go through science, right? Yeah, I think we can go through our science lane. Coffee and cocoa is nice. That's true. I don't know if I would ever describe Oreos as chocolate, but I get the vibe. But they don't taste chocolatey to me. They taste like weird. They taste like an Oreo. I mean, I know they're supposed to be cocoa, but they don't. They don't taste. They taste like their own kind of thing. Just do what every kid does with Oreos: open the cookie, lick out the cream, and discard the rest. Like the Futurama, like the Futurama episode. Still one of my favorite gags of all times in that show. It's great. Also, let's finally automate pipe. Ah, trying to do subtle movements like to move out of the way of something is actually a lot trickier than I thought it would be. Okay, I have no idea why we're automating this stuff. I doubt it matters that much, but you know we are. Can't take it back now. Well, I mean we can. It's not too late, but yeah, let's automate refineries. Let's automate chem plants. Honestly, it's not a bad idea to automate them because I do forget about them. You'd rather have a carrot cake with butter. Oh yeah, that's fair. If you're not gonna eat the whole thing, just there are definitely better options at that point. But I don't think you can get anything that has the same flavor. I guess like cookies and cream ice cream. But like most cookies don't have the same flavor as Oreo unless they're specifically desserts with Oreo in them. Because building malls is fun. That's true. It is very comfy. Even if I don't strictly need it, it's nice to have a break from walking a lot to just automate something. Ice cream for ice cream. Yep, exactly. What they don't say is you're not saying ice cream, you're saying my ice cream, which is way more terrifying. Like significantly more terrifying. League's more terrifying than just screaming. Oh. Okay. Base is looking nice. We need a lot of pipe to grounds, which we have not automated, but we do have pipe. We have a lot of pipe, so I think we should be good. Maybe too much pipe, but that's okay. Okay, I don't think we have too much pipe anymore. 1, 2, 3, 4. 400 should be good. I have 11 Kim plans. I do not have enough power poles. Unfortunately, they're going to take a really long time to make, so we should reorder stuff. Or, even better, we just do this. And then this. And we just sit here for a bit. It's the subtle difference, like steel and steel. It's just a little bit different. Those are actually pronounced. I was gonna say they're actually pronounced different. They're pronounced the same, whereas ice cream and ice cream, they're not pronounced the different. They're not pronounced differently. They have like different intonations with like where you pause while talking. So yeah, that is a real subtle difference. Whereas like steel and steel, I don't think there's. I feel like I say those exactly the same. But I and I, my maybe, it's too subtle that I don't even know if I'm saying it differently. I don't think I am. I feel like the sentences I would say differently, but not the word. Overall, you'll call this mod a success. I am enjoying it. It's really fun. Yeah, throw me. I don't think it's that hard to throw me in a loop when I'm distracted by not being able to move. Okay. We can move again. I don't know why I'm shooting my base when I can literally just shoot off into the void, but you know, it happens. Okay, we'll need flammables. I don't think we... Oh, we need a research car. Oh, wait, no, we don't. Do we? No, this doesn't unlock a new weapon. It just doesn't unlock new ammo, right? Yeah, we'll need explosives. We don't need cliff explosives. There's literally no reason to research cliff explosives. Concrete we'll need at some point. I guess stack inserters is always decent. It makes your builds run a little bit better if you forget to upgrade them. But yeah, it's time to grab some oil, which, you know, firing while firing while building is a little bit harder to do and it cleanly than I thought. What if I do this? There we go. I just have to hope that I don't hit them. I'm trying to like dodge my own bullets. Okay, you know, I think that was pretty successful. I'd say we had like a 50% dodge rate. I'll take that. And then if we're doing oil and we're not defending it, which I think is what we're gonna do, I'm pretty sure we should make a giant patch. I think it was a very straight line. If your eyes are very offset from each other and change places every couple seconds, I think it's a straight line. I mean, I don't know if you add that many descriptors to something, I don't know if you can really say it's true, but you know, we can pretend. Is it connected to my Steam engines? I think so. They seem to be running. And if they're not, then that means I don't have any power. 40 Steam? No, we're good. We managed to connect a pipe. Well, okay, we haven't connected the pipe. But we did connect power. Unfortunately, the straight line... well, actually... Hold up. How much damage will I do as I build this? We have to go in the right direction first, though. Nope. This is gonna be a little harder going back. Okay, but if fire a little bit to the side, I think we'll have to get really unlucky to actually shoot the pipe while we do this. So far so good. If you put on those polarizing glasses that under a certain angle completely black out my screen, I sometimes walk into my room wearing sunglasses if I just came back from outside, and it just makes it look like my computer is off. My phone I have to hold at like an angle, fortunately, so I can wear sunglasses while looking at my phone, but my monitor, it's in the opposite direction. Completely blacked out. Okay, this number is increasing, so I think we actually connected an oil lane, which, to be honest, I did not have confidence in. I had very, very little confidence that that would be successful. But hey, we did it. So we need a little... I think we need to put some storage tanks. Oh yeah, I know which glasses you meant. But yeah, it used to be a problem on my old phone. For some reason, it polarized like diagonally compared to sunglasses, so I could use it. I could use it if I looked at my phone straight, but if I like slightly angled it, it was like blacked out. There definitely doesn't seem to be a standard. Which I guess it's not that common to look at monitors with sunglasses on, so there doesn't need to be. Phones, on the other hand, I feel like could have used more standardization there. Maybe it's not a problem now. I've had the same phone for a while, so the other one was pretty old. It was also really fun at the zoo. I feel like I could not look at polar bears while wearing polarized sunglasses. You haven't worn them for a while. You're wearing neutral these days. Have a I have a lot of hard time going back. I feel like most of the light that bothers me is the stuff that's reflected off the ground, so it definitely helps a lot for me. And like with snow. I mean, it doesn't really help when like staring at the sun, but for the lights that bother me, I find it very useful. Funny thing is that this polarizing stuff just works on one monitor, other two are unaffected. Oh, you mean for like your setup? Or do you mean like side monitors out of the corner of your eye? Why do you need so many oil fluid tanks? I don't have any confidence that this is not going to be destroyed. So I just want a large buffer in case it does get destroyed. But if I have this many, I can go a long time without having to head back up to repair, because repairs are a little bit tricky to do when you destroy the base. And then we need some upgrades to furnaces, because this reduces the coal cost and makes it that if I shoot them, I don't deal as much damage, which is nice. You know what? I should have a pistol for this. You can probably say you've won this mod when you try every gun and have robots. Honestly, yeah, that wouldn't be too bad. That would make it a lot shorter. We don't necessarily need to launch a rocket, especially since robots, when I didn't have a mouse or have done like weird things with undergrounds, robots definitely weren't like run ending or run finishing. But for this one, I think, yeah, it wouldn't really change much once we got to bots. But won't this just cause Pumpjack to emit so much pollution that fighters will attack it for that? I mean, that's true for anything that's like producing. But the pollution's going to spread over there either way. So it shouldn't make a huge difference whether we buffer it or not. Because either way, the Pumpjacks are going to be like the focus of an attack over there. Might as well try to get out as much as we can before it happens. Yeah, these they're a little bit, I don't know if they're better for pollution. I think the pollution is the same, but they use less coal. Not like coal's a huge bottleneck, but it's nice to have to worry about it less. But yeah, I think we reached oil. That's a good stopping point. We should be able to finish it next week. Whatever we decide the end goal is. We could probably launch next week as well, because we're pretty close to bots, and I think most of our time next time is probably going to be trying to not die from biters. But how far are the researches? They're not that far into each tech tree, right? Military 3. We don't need military 4, do we? No, so we just need a little bit of military science next time. It's not easier. Well, I don't need a atomic bomb. So the ammo you use doesn't affect anything. So the end goal would be trying every gun, not trying every ammo. If it was atomic bomb in general would be a much more difficult research. Especially since it also requires like 5,000 military, right? Like that's the thing that I'm not used to producing in bulk, so this is the one that would be the struggle. But yeah, it would be a shorter goal, since we wouldn't need to get to yellow or purple science. You don't want to try to move by shooting atomic bombs. Okay, when you put it like that, it is a terrifying thought. Is that my straight line? Is a perfect title for it. Oh my gosh, yeah, that is I like how it got less straight as I got farther up. Like the more practice I got with it, the more jagged it became, because I realized there was a much faster option. It definitely is like quantity over quality type situation here. Yeah, that's it for today, I think. We'll continue this next. Wait, what's next Monday? Yeah, I'll be streaming next Monday. I think in 2 weeks I'll have to take like probably like 5. Pretty much, I'll basically have to take an entire week off from like not next week, but the following week. Will pretty much be no stream at all. So we'll finish this next Monday. I could not think of what day of the week it was. But yeah, that should be good. Is there anyone live that we should say hello to? Will Twitch actually show me Factorio streamers today? It does not like doing it. It's like 50-50 on if typing Factorio looks for the tag, or if it looks for users with the name Factorio. Like, it is very inconsistent, and I don't know why. Is anyone Is anyone playing shoot to scoot? No, probably not. Anyone doing something combat heavy? Ooh, someone's playing Warp Torio. Warp Torio's cool. Let's see. Can we deal with endless biters from the warp? Now, Warp Torio is awesome. Did I spell their name right? Wait, is it English? Their title's in English. I just assumed it's English. Bold Viking is doing Pyanodons. Oh, Pyanodons hurts my head.
Like they didn't stay on the platform unless they absolutely needed to.
Wait, oh, it unmuted two at once. Are they watching a stream or are they talking? I can't tell. Let's see. You saw Rhaegar playing Pyanodons? Do you just want to watch Pyanodons? Oh, I exited out of Twitch. Darn it. Okay, moment of truth. Will it work this time? Who's Rhaegar? Why does that name sound familiar? That mods. No, okay, they're a modder. I was like, why I could not figure out why it seems so familiar. Okay, and now it's just not showing anything. He's K2 offer. Wait, he's a Factorio dev? Okay, well then it definitely makes sense. Is it like a SpaceX situation where they were hired after that? Is the difference if I capitalize Factorio? Oh, I think I figured it out. I think I figured out how to search Twitch. If I type it, it doesn't work. But if I wait, it doesn't. I guess. But yeah, let's. Bold Viking allows raids, right? Okay, cool. So sometimes I choose someone to raid, and then they have like raid from like raids excluded or followed only or something. But yeah, let's say hello to Pyanodons. It's a much different kind of pain, but it does look like a headache. So thanks all for watching. Have a great evening, and I'll see you all next time. Peace.